Greetings to all. Today I have Dr. Amit, first PhD graduate from IIT Dharwad, and I got this a beautiful opportunity to have interview with Amit sir. So this interview will be classified as follows: introduction and personal life, academic experiences, institute role and opportunities, career and future plans, and closing. So, sir, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm great. Thanks. Thanks for inviting me.
Sir, we all
Yeah.
Sir, our pleasure, sir. We all welcome you here on this channel. And sir, my today first question is, sir, please share a memorable or a funny anecdote from your IIT from time at IIT Dharwad.
Yeah, I'll just start my journey of PhD first. So then it is easy to get linked with how I enjoyed my PhD and what are the funny moments there. So my PhD started early in IIT Mandi, as most of you know uh, about me. So I was there in 2016, and I was there for 1.5 years at IIT Mandi, and I completed my coursework there, and then I got transferred my PhD from IIT Mandi to IIT Dharwad in 2000 around 2018, February 2018. So from there, I have lots of memories in IIT Mandi as well as in IIT Dharwad. So I based focused on the IIT Dharwad here. So most important memory is like we have a lakeside at the backside of our college. We have a lake. At that time, initially there was no restrictions. Uh, it is open to all. So we used to go there, and we also had some fruits there. That was most memorable things, because I didn't enjoy that much agriculture field and agriculture land. So I enjoyed that funny part, and what we can say enjoyable moments of at IIT Dharwad. So that was the most enjoyable thing. And another thing is that uh, as we have a very very number of students were there. So we know each other very personally in at PhD level as well. Few BTech students were also there. So they at initially there was no MTech or MS students. Afterwards they started the MS and then MTech students. So we mostly interacted with PhD students and the BTech students. So in that we we were having the close connection with them. So fun and all, we have the close groups. So that's why we have lots of fun things. So it is we cannot say at means at this moment we cannot tell each and every moment, but each and every moment was the fun, we can say here. So it was very nice stay at IIT Dharwad.
Sir, great to know this. And sir, I hope you are talking about this Valmi campus backside area, right, sir? Okay, sir. Sir, next question is, how do you think your experiences at IIT Dharwad have shaped you, your personality and your outlook?
Yeah. So so first thing is that uh, in terms of personality, I'll make few points here. In terms of its personality is overall our academics as well, and then how we are mingling with our colleagues and our friends, and how we are talking and uh, uh, discussing with our professors. So that point I want to touch that these points. So first I'll go with our friends. So we have the PhD small PhD in my PhD life. We have very limited students, like 4 5 people of 4 5 PhD students, and then students, and we used to it's not like in early days I used to study only, and I don't interact with much people. But in IIT Dharwad I started interacting with many students, because earlier it was a group of us, very few people, and then it increases the group number of students. So starting from small group, I interacted with the large number of group or large number of people. So this is one of the most important aspect of my personality development that I achieved at IIT Dharwad. And another thing is that I used to talk only with my professor at IIT Mandi when I was at IIT Mandi earlier in the earlier part of my PhD. And afterwards, when I shifted to IIT Dharwad, so each and every professor I used to talk them, and they used to talk with me, and it is like a personal connection with them. So it is like मतलब मैं खुल गया वहाँ पे जाके, तो ऐसे बोल सकते हैं हम.
जी सर.
Yeah, so this is another personality development we can say here at IIT Dharwad. And in terms of academic, that is also here in IIT Dharwad, I started doing lots of experimental thing, because usually I used to do coding and simulation part only. But IIT Dharwad, we started developing the labs. So I got that experience how they are building experiment. So we had few JTAs, and we used to start doing some experiment together. I remember I was sitting at the fluid mechanics lab, and how they are building the experiment, how they are developing from the scratch. So that is a very nice experience I got at during my at a student phase. So it is like overall I developed, and my personality is getting developed with this overall, we can say, not only academics, but it's also about the how we talk with our people and our friends and our colleagues, and as well as our professors. So that is the thing. Yeah.
Glad to know, sir. Sir, my next question is, could you describe a normal day or a typical day in your life during your PhD at IIT Dharwad, like a basic schedule what you used to follow?
Yeah, I used to wake up early in the 6:30 or 6:45. It's not like I did not fixed my time around before, but it is around before 7 a.m. I used to wake up. Then around 7:45 I do my yoga, as I connected with the art of living. So at 7:45 to around 8:30 or 8:30 I used to complete my yoga and meditation. And then I go to we had the breakfast. We means my roommate Yogesh and I used to had the breakfast at 8:30 or 8:45, and then afterwards I just go to the lab around 9 a.m. and then if there is some TA work, then depend on TA work, we used to spend time in the classrooms, and I generally sat in the FM lab. So that was my place. I very really like that place, because it was very quiet and calm place, and then I used to spend a whole day there, except the lunchtime. I used to sit there only, and around 5 p.m. I get out generally. I only say I get out from the lab, and I started. Means I like the running and the gym. So at IIT Mandi also I used to run in the mountains. So that I continued here as well. At 5 p.m. or 5:30 around, I used to run on the cricket ground, either in cricket ground or on football ground. So I am referring here old campus only, because I was in the old campus only. So I was referring that only. And around 15 to 20 minutes gym in the evening, and then again around 7:30 I used to complete all my activities, sport activities, and take a bath, and then 8 o'clock uh, or 8:15 I used to take dinner, and then go back to go back to the lab, fluid mechanics lab. It's around 12 a.m. I used to sit there, and then come back to the hostel. So that was my general daily routine. Sometimes if there is any extra work, I used to sit there in the FM lab for the 1 or 2 o'clock. So it's depend. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, my next question is, who were your closest friends or mentors at IIT Dharwad, and how did they influence you?
Yeah, I'll start with the closest friend, and then we'll go for the mentors. So closest friend was first one is the Yogesh Dubey. Then it's not like I'm not giving a priority list or he's the first one, second one. So all were the closest one. So Yogesh Dubey, and then he was my roommate also. And another is Vishal was there, and Shiva Kumar Bathina. They were my roommates. So these three were my closest friend, and then because they know me better, because they were with my room and we are sharing many things. So that's why they were the closest one. And also there are a few other friends like Pradnya was there, and Seema and Jagbandhu, and the Jagbandhu and Sauradeep was they came afterwards, but they were also friends for me. Yeah. So first mentor of so that is nothing but a PhD guide. So he Professor Dheeraj Patil. So he mentored me very nicely in every aspect. It's not like only for the study only. It's he he guided me for every we can say in personality also. I got so another mentors I just want to say is Professor Sudhir was there, and then Professor Tejas was there. So they are kind of supporting me. It's not directly, they are not attaching with my PhD thesis or so they are members of our committee, research committee. So they are also giving nice inputs to my academic, and as well as they are overall giving me support for what I should do in my future. And they're just giving me some hints. It's not directly they are saying you should do this or you should do that. They're just giving me some hints, so that I'll move ahead with the correct path. So that's the thing. So these are the few mentors I would like to mention here. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So this was about your introduction and personal life. Now we'll move to the academic experiences. So, sir, my question is, what was your area of research and what motivated you to pursue it?
Yeah, so my area of research was convection in enclosed bodies. So it's with the using the lattice Boltzmann method. So at the start of my PhD, we were decided to move ahead with the multi-phase thing. However, something we are not able to achieve in the multi-phase, so I shifted to the single phase only. And we can say what kind of motivation. So the motivation behind this is first of all, I frankly speaking, I it's not like let me rephrase the things.
Sure,
Yeah.
sir.
Sure,
Sure, sir.
So it's like motivation comes from our so from my supervisor, Professor Dheeraj Patil. So he told me, he gave me a direction first of all for the multi-phase, and then what we when we move ahead with the code, lattice Boltzmann code, developing a lattice Boltzmann code, and then what we found that instead of going for multi-phase, we can go with the single phase, and there is many things we can discover it. So that motivate me, that though it is the simple topic of a convection, so we can search something else inside a smaller scale convection. So the my first paper, what I published, is related to the convection in simple L shape and inverted L shape cavities. So I discovered that, or there, that it's ADs which are having some frequency, which we can capture it, and we can analyze that frequency to get some insight of the convection. So that motivates me to go deep into the convection topic. So it's not about the only coding and code development. Earlier phase of my PhD, I used to think that I should develop too much code and everything. So one time I remember my supervisor used to told me that we have lots of codes, we don't need to develop many codes. So it's only thing what we can get it, or what science behind it we can discover. So that's the main important thing. So that clicked me, and then I just started digging inside this convection thing.
Great, sir. Sir, I have next question. Can you share a particularly challenging project or assignment you worked on at IIT Dharwad?
Yeah, it's related to my PhD topic, or it's related overall you want to say?
Sir, like overall, what you found of that level, challenging level?
Yeah, I'll like to say that here it's related to my PhD topic only. So when I started doing it for convection developing, when I started developing the convection code using lattice Boltzmann method, it was easy for square cavity and then rectangle shaped cavities. But when I moved to the for the axisymmetric code, so it was little bit tough for me to develop that code. I don't remember, I don't know what others may feel about it, because they might feel that it is very easy to develop axisymmetric code, but there was few parameters that I need to guess, or I need to search for that parameters which will fit into that code, and then I will get the correct results. So that was tough or challenging part for me. I struggle to develop this axisymmetric code for around 1 year, and finally I got the correct match, or we can say we used to validate our results. So I got the validation of the results. So that was that
Okay,
I
sir.
feel that I achieved something. It was not great, but I feel
Okay,
at
sir.
that moment, after this much struggle, I got something else. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, next question is it is about the environment, because positive and energetic environment matters. So, sir, what did the academic environment at IIT Dharwad contribute to your growth and learning? How?
Yeah. So first, most important, we used to do a TA work. So that whenever I used to do TA work, whenever I teach someone, so I feel like I'm revising the things, and there is more clarity in me. So whenever I used to teach, or I used to tell somebody that this problem we can solve in this manner or that manner, so I used to take earlier I used to take engineering graphics TA work. So in that, whenever I whenever I talk to the students about any problem, or I discuss with them any problem, so it get me more clarity, and then so that I used to think about it that this TA work is not for to support the students or BTech students. So it's also making clarity in my mind what was the concept I learned in earlier phase. So, and another thing is that lab work. So we used to take fluid mechanics lab and then thermal lab as well. So there, the performing the experiment in lab with the limited resources, how we can achieve the our experimental setup and experimental values, how we can achieve it. So that thing I learned it in the at IIT Dharwad. So because there was, I remember, it's little bit it's not standard equipments was not there at the initial phase because it's just developing phase. So they used to make the equipment by their own and then used to test it and then validate it and then move ahead with the experimental results. So that was, I some part of it I enjoyed, and some part of it I see how the other TAs are doing it. So I, as an observer, yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, we do lot of subjects we learn during our coursework. So based on that, uh, were there any professors or courses that had a significant impact on your academic journey?
Yeah, so as already I told you that I completed my coursework at IIT Mandi. So there, one time I took in one semester I took two courses. It was heterogeneous computing and another is molecular dynamic simulation. So these two courses were like I never had any basic knowledge of these two courses because heterogeneous computing is related to computer science and molecular dynamic simulation is related to the physics, classical physics. So terms and everything, the equations, I used to think about it, what kind of equations are there, because I never gone through in my graduation level. So few things I learned there, and that was interesting thing about. So still now I used to listen the few other lectures like that time with the heterogeneous computing. Uh, Now still I am listening the lectures for computing, and now it's budding topic for the AI ML. So that, so I'm still learning the AI ML thing right now. So that helped
Okay, sir.
me to the coursework taking out of the box or out of the my mechanical curriculum. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. We will move to our next part, institute's role and opportunities. So, sir, there I have a question. How do you think IIT Dharwad contributed to your career advancement both during and after your PhD?
If we are talking about the career advancement, so yeah, the PhD itself is the highest degree we think about it, and I got it from the IIT Dharwad, and that itself makes me confident that I can do something in my life. So, so this is the first thing what I got it from IIT Dharwad.
So just now we were facing some technical glitch, and so sir, I will move to the next question. Sir, what are your current career goals and how do you plan to achieve them?
Yeah, presently I set few goals about the AI and ML, machine learning and artificial intelligence. It's related to the CFD oriented. It's not only AI ML. So presently I am doing a few coursework uh, about the AI ML. So I am learning. It's not like we completed the PhD and we should stop our learning. Whenever there is a new thing, we should learn it and then we implement it as well. So my present goal is to learn the AIML, that is a new thing, and how I can implement it to the CFD. So that is my future goal. and to work on it, I'm doing coursework, and I'm trying to implement it on my day-to-day activity in my present organization.
Okay, great, sir. So next question is, how do you envision your future contributions to your field or society?
Yeah, so society, if we talk about the society, it's not only so rather contributing. So I will contribute to society in technological way only. I like to contribute or I like to develop a new technology which will help society. So I'll not mention here the name of the technology because it's in the still in the progress phase. So so that the contribution from my side to the society, I can say, in future. So I don't know whether I will achieve it in a few years or after many years. I don't know that thing. So but I will try my best to develop it and then just give it to the society.
Sir, many PhD scholars says PhD is like a new birth. It's like a new journey. So, sir, what advice would you give to students aspiring to pursue a PhD or a career in this field?
Yeah, PhD is like, if you want to do something new and you have the patience, then definitely go for a PhD. If you want to just to get the job, don't do a PhD. It's my genuine suggestion, because most of the people were thinking that if I complete the PhD, I'll get higher salary or higher paid or government job, or I'll become a government professor. So so keep aside that thing that you will get a good job or anything else. If you want to achieve or you want to develop something new that makes you feel better or makes you feel that you have achieved something, then only go for a PhD. Otherwise you will stuck somewhere, and you will feel like I wasted my this many years in PhD. So that's my
Okay,
Okay, sir.
opinion. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, next question in same field. Sir, can you share any upcoming projects or initiatives you are excited about?
Yeah, so as I already told, I'm working on my AIML project. So that is exciting for me, because I'm learning new thing, and another, it's about in my organization. I cannot tell you what. Frankly speaking, I cannot disclose the projects at this moment.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, so I'm excited about new projects and handling new opportunities.
Okay, sir. Sir, before closing this interview, we have three more questions. And before that, sir, if you want to share anything what I am missing in this interview, sir, please.
Yeah, either you take it this or not, I don't know. I'll just share it. You
sure.
decide afterwards. So my journey is like, you can say that uh, it's a journey from painter to PhD. I'll mention in one sentence. So after 10th, I was a painter. If you uh, say that I used to work in Tata Motors as a painter, and then I completed 12th standard externally. So I used to do night shift and then second shift, and attend the classes, coaching classes. It's majorly. So that struggle I earlier was mentioning. So I get the strength to get stand by at any situation at that point, and then I move ahead with the PhD. So people used to tease me at that period that ये क्या scientist बनेगा क्या. So people used
क्या
to
बात
tease
है, sir.
anything. Yeah. So that I remember. So So in PhD, whatever I feel or other people was like feeling, ये तो बहुत क्या बोलते हैं कि बहुत कष्ट करने पड़ते हैं या फिर ऐसे, तो मुझे वो ऐसे एहसास नहीं हुआ। और बोल सकते हैं कि मेरे गाइड ने भी मुझे बहुत सपोर्ट किया, तो उतना एहसास नहीं हुआ कि ज़्यादा कष्ट करने पड़े मुझे। तो
जी सर।
so that energy comes from there, earlier part of my life. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So, sir, now few more questions before we close. How do you stay connected with IIT Dharwad and its community of alumni?
Yeah, there are many friends still are ongoing their PhD and just now finished the PhD. So I'm connected with them, and I used to guide them how to progress in their education, or how to progress in their project and academia. So they used to call me means when they get something or stuck somewhere and they get frustrated, सर ये नहीं हो रहा, अभी क्या मतलब कैसे किया जाए? So I used to guide them many times, that saying that okay, do something else, do this thing, do that thing. And I used to tell them, whatever you do some meditation and yoga. I used to suggest many courses to them as well. So that helps you to get it calm, and every calm mind can develop anything. So that's the key of success, I'll say here. So that's how I'm connecting with my other earlier peers, we can say, in PhD.
Okay, sir. Sir, this next question can be tricky for you. If you could sum up your experience at IIT Dharwad in one sentence, what would it be? Not one word, sir. In one sentence.
So it is like IIT Dharwad PhD experience.
Yes, sir. If you could sum up your entire experience at IIT Dharwad in one sentence, what would it be?
Let me think.
Sure, sir. Because it can be tricky for you.
Okay. IIT धारवाड़ ने मुझे जो पंख दिए हैं, उससे उसको फैला के मैं टेक्नोलॉजी का नया आसमान छूना चाहता हूँ इस PhD से। या
क्या बात है सर, क्या बात है सर. So, sir, the last question from my side. Any final thoughts or message for the IIT Dharwad community, especially for the students and faculty, from your side?
So technology is evolving. New technologies are coming like AI and ML, but the basic facts will always remain the same. For example, if we are in mechanical field, we should know our basic subject. Then only we can implement it using the AI ML thing. So we should not bother, or we should not get frustrated with the new technology. Rather, we should focus on our fundamentals thing. So this is the most important message from me to all students as well as the faculty.
Thank you, sir. Sir, anything else you want to mention before we close?
Yeah, so thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. It was very nice opportunity. What I feel that after PhD, I used to talk very less with the people, because there were very few connections within my contact. So with this, I feel like I open up with so many, and I hope it will reach to many students and they will like this interview. Thank you very much. Thank you, Vikas, and I'd like to thank the Professor Hinanna as well. Yeah, thanks.
Sir, thank you for joining us at this platform. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.